What up, guys? It's your boy Blu-rayDave again, back with another Marvel Netflix Blu-ray type of video. I don't know. Whenever I dive deep into these videos, I want to make sure that at least it's something different to talk about with these, right? Because so far I'm still not seeing any other videos regarding this. So I thought, since I got Jessica Jones and I figure, what? Why don't we talk about what I've been saying in these reviews? Why has Netflix really been giving these original four releases? I know I don't have Luke Cage, but just bear with me. With these original four releases, they're like stacked discs. Like, nobody wants stacked discs, especially like when you want to see the episode guide. Like, it's gonna be so frustrating every time to especially when you want to find out what episode you're on what disc, right? So you have to keep popping the thing out. So that's why I recommend for these, if you have extras too, get the dividers, the dividing disc holders, right? So again, take the first season of Daredevil for example, right? And seriously, with every single one of these, because the cases are double stacked, like disc on disc, the cases are gonna fall right out, and they made the subcovers maybe a little bit too big, but you know what? I feeling like these are really heavy, So you take this. Normally with the cases, it would be an oval right here, but nope. I got the dividers here. And I guess just for a little reference, if you guys prefer the stickers on the slipcovers, that's your preference. I still have them. I actually keep them in the cases, whatever ones I get. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You just grab one of these, and boom, hassle free, right? Yeah, there you go. There's the sticker. So yeah, that's that season. I don't know. I want to talk about, because I've been so excited just talking about this. Recently when Disney announced that they are gonna officially release their Disney Plus originals on physical. Loki, the first season of Loki is already out. Next month is WandaVision, and then December, perfect for Christmas time, the first two seasons of Mando, right? Again, is it possible, guys? Do you think that Disney in general, would they want to re-release the original four Netflix originals? Because again, you gotta keep this in mind. If or when they do, of course they're gonna have different covers. They might be steelbooks as well. Forget the crappy Zabby looking steelbooks, and of course they will get rid of Netflix, the logo there, right? And if you watch all the shows on Disney Plus, they got rid of the Netflix intro, so they might do that for maybe a potential re-release on these. I don't know for certain. And would they actually want to make combo packs, right? Take the official releases of Daredevil seasons 1 and 2, right? We haven't got an official release of 3, but I do have the bootleg. But if they were to make full, complete boxed sets of these series, get the complete series of Daredevil, or if you still want to get them separately, again, so on and so forth, right? Etc. Seriously, I remember seeing the first season of Luke Cage physically at my local Walmart. This is during Christmas time. This was 5 years ago when I was still a senior. Some people thought some of these other Blu-rays were exclusives or whatever. Sure, Best Buy maybe, but Walmart, that was when I saw Luke Cage there. I mean, it would kind of make sense, for maybe Jessica Jones and Daredevil here to be, Amazon exclusives. Maybe kind of the first season of Daredevil. Well, hopefully it was available publicly to you guys. I'm sure it was. But yeah, I definitely remember seeing Luke Cage on store shelves 5 years ago. Oh, man. I remember just being so fascinated by, the comic art style, right? Jessica Jones here, it's not really comic booky. It's more, kind of more like concept art, right? I dig Daredevil season two's cover art because it looks like a comic book. Like seriously, it's like how can you not like that, right? Again, Netflix was kind of doing that trend when with the posters. Like again, it goes back to the very first Daredevil. Like sure, this Blu-ray copy does not have it, but like they've always gone with that comic book like art style, right? And they were trying to stay consistent. At least like Daredevil 2 and Luke Cage 1 were like the most consistent, right? Again, that's been a trend with Disney. Like for example, like they've been trying to match up with whatever franchises they have. Like they got to match them up. Like again, like with the MCU 10-year anniversary covers, and I'm pretty sure they're still going to do those. So no doubt in my mind. And you will see this. Like someone got credited for making these covers, right? Seriously though, like yeah, it's best to get these original four releases now because sure they have gone up in price and these are valuable, guys. All right, like I'm gonna try my damnness to get the original release of Luke Cage because sure you could get some of the other seasons from Europe, like I'm pretty sure like just like the first five seasons, but just yeah, just. Like, I really, really hope that Disney just releases the entire series of Iron Fist on Blu-ray. Like, again, you guys already know I have the European version of the first season, right? Like Europe has been, relevant, like, keeping up with some of this stuff. Like, it's not 100% all the time. Like, again, with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like, they stopped with season 5, and because season 6 and 7 are the last ones and they have reduced episode counts, like taking it the Netflix way, maybe they could have done 4 discs as well. You could definitely see with Defenders, like they won't even try to put all 8 episodes on one disc. They're gonna put like 4 on like each disc, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna skip out on the Defenders bootleg DVD for now because again, that one is impossible to get now. Like, oh my gosh, as much as I want to complete like let's say like phase 1 of the Netflix shows here, I'm just not gonna hold my breath. Like, um, yeah, and I believe China has completed a series of those shows. Like again, like there's like Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Jessica Jones, like it doesn't even sound worth it though. And plus it throws the stack off. Like the bootlegs that I got, it looks like Disney could have made those, like Daredevil season 3 and the complete series of The Punisher. And of course, again with Europe, when they released the first 5 seasons of of these shows, they weren't consistent like the U.S. releases, right? Like, they just had their different posters. Like, I'm guessing they're trying to stay consistent in their own way, right? Like, again, at the first season of Iron Fist, which like rightfully should have been released here in the U.S. If it was released on Blu-ray, like again a year after, it would have gotten that treatment like Daredevil and Luke Cage, right? Yeah, it's just something to think about, guys. Yeah, I thought I was just gonna talk about like get like divider cases for these and just like and if you want the subcovers to stick, like well there you go. You have like kind of like heavy boxed sets, right? Like seriously, how cool is this? Like, again, as much as I despise Jessica Jones with a burning passion, it's pretty nice to have the original copy in my hands. Like, man, 2017, I wasn't even aware of, like, maybe the first season I was probably aware, but I wasn't interested at the time because, again, being a minor, living with my parents, they wouldn't allow me to at least buy the Blu-rays, and we had Netflix. Again, Netflix was in its prime when it had these shows. And like I said, I wish I could have invested at least like in some of these shows when they were coming out. Like again, more specifically Daredevil. And again, I remember just being like so genuinely excited for Iron Fist coming out, like and especially the Defenders because the Defenders are pretty much the Netflix Avengers. I remember despising Punisher so much because again, I didn't have an understanding of who he was or what he presented, you know. Alright guys, this is kind of like a quick video on what to do with your original Marvel Netflix Blu-ray cases if you bought the original releases. Again, if you buy the other Blu-rays from Europe, they're already going to have the dividers anyway, so if you prefer that, like, go ahead. Like, you don't need to spend extra money on these cases. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please send the post notification bell, share my content if you haven't already. And again, what do you think about the plug that, like, what Netflix did? Like, do you think they should have at least continued releasing all the Blu-rays until, like, everything was done? Alright, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot. May the Lord be with you guys. Always love you guys. Peace out, guys. Remember, Avengers Assemble. Alright, you guys have a good night. Oops. Alright, bye, guys.